Let's continue. The second important knowledge point is materials. You may question that Anju suggests not to make the material over the main part. Yes, I said so, but it works before we set a good rhythm and convergence. If not set this, we consider materials and pattern is wrong. But if we finally set precondition like rhythm and convergence, then we could consider to enrich the materials. Here I need to write something down for demonstration. The richness of materials. Let me think how to exemplify it. If we see such a plank, a horizontal plank, there are some notches on the edges. There will be a lesson about how to use lines to present texture. Here I draw it first. There will be a special class for this part. Present it with lines including to present wood, stone, etc. A plank like this. If this plank is the default weapon, or the default or basic building materials, we call it level 1. As we can see, it has only one single material, wood texture. Then, what do we mean the material richness in design? Literally, it is to add structure to it. Meanwhile, this structure needs to be another material. Let's continue with the image. Let's add it with the edging. In the Middle Ages, many observation towers were built with this. This structure is commonly used at that time. When it comes to us, it becomes a battering ram for breaking the city gate. Or maybe the wooden city gate. They both have this kind of metal edging. And what should we do on it? Embed it with rivets. To present the joy of painting. I paint this one is not perfectly fixed. What is it? That's the richness of materials. It could be level up to level 3 with this added, while level 2 with only rivets added. As we enrich its materials, its details are enriched gradually. Then we continue painting it. How could we further enrich it? When we finish these metal engines, we could cover it with rags. Or some seals. So that we leveled it up to level 4. This is the basic presentation of material richness. It is a basic example. I paused to think just now that I could do a level 2. How do I do it? Let's move them down. Adjust its layout. I could do a level 2 with little efforts. This inspiration suddenly came out when painting. What is level 2? In level 2, you could add some moss on it, right? We could add something like moss. Or other kind of turf. It's like this wood has been placed for a long time in a dark and damp place. There may be some moss attached on it. Even with some plants growing on it, right? It's like the material for bastion. It's like one of the bastion skin in Overwatch with grass on it. With many grass on it is another kind of material richness. Even to add a wild flower here, it also works, right? That's level 2. There are some moss growing in the edges of metal edgings. So they come from level 1 to level 4. There is an obvious changes on materials. This is an easy example. Then if we design it as a more complicated one, as for a weapon, there may be some beast bones and feathers on it. Or some rags with runes attached on it. Or we could make this knife as a pure stone knife sharpened with stone. And it may embed with gems. Then a weapon may have 4 to 5 kinds of materials. That's the details. But image if you only decorate one weapon with endless patterns. It has details, but it is insufficient materials to restrict the details as attractive. In the overview of those good design for games, what impress us share rich materials. Let's take a role for example. There will be wings, a cloak, armor, and special effects. With basic factors formed, there could be endless splits. The special effect could be fire, with frost, also minor particles inside of frost, etc. Although we take the plank for example of material richness, with stages from level 1 to level 4. each of the following lessons: material richness, rhythm or sparseness, and denseness, external contour and internal silhouette. All these keywords will be throughout the course.